there. Welcome to Hourglass Workshops and Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl. I'm Nancy Burns. I'm an acupuncturist in San Jose, California.
And I'm Cheryl Seavey. I'm a writer and researcher on women's issues also in San Jose, California.
And we've had a fun day today.
We have. We went out to lunch with Nancy's 90-year-old mom. Nice brunch.
Yeah.
And we got in a really good conversation, which lends itself to today's talk, our conversation topic, which is actually, we're going to extend it out to a 4-part conversation,
right.
And it's covering the ages and stages, which if any of you have had children, you remember that as being little kids.
Yeah, we always think, once they're grown up, we don't deal with that stage anymore.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is, we all have stages, and we are defining these stages in this 4-part series as your 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Yes.
And it was interesting talking to my mom and asking her to reflect back on what was going on in each of her years and how she felt.
Mm-hmm.
Quite different,
Yes.
different than I would have thought.
Yes, and at 90, she's so happy.
Yeah,
And
totally happy.
and very content and doing very well. So why don't we start with the 50s today,
Okay,
and
all right.
talk about that. It's in both of our rear view mirrors at this point.
Darn.
And it was a decade of significant change for both of us.
Yeah.
And I think you want to talk about yours?
I started a business. I've been a stay-at-home mom. I divorced after 30 years. Everything basically in my life changed, and that's when I met Cheryl.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. And I was at a stage where I had been divorced for many years, raised my 2 children. In my 50s, they got out of high school, graduated college, and actually in my later 50s is when I got married for a second time after being single for a very long time. So that
We kind of changed it up, did
Yes.
everything just the opposite, but that's kind of
Yes.
who we are.
Yeah.
We
And
approach life in 2 different
that's true.
directions.
That is true. And it was a time of significant change for me. I had been in a career for 30 years. I was still happy in what I was doing, but I could see that at some point in time, gee, I may not want to do this forever.
Right, and so
I started looking at
this
things.
is when we both started really talking about Hourglass workshops and dealing with my patients. I saw that the 50s are really a transition. It's a time
Yes.
of change and movement, probably more than any of your adult years, because everything basically changes.
Yeah,
within
it's a
those
very
years.
wobbly decade.
Yeah.
I think it's very unsettling. Some friends of mine had some significant health issues
Right.
that they dealt with.
Right.
Several people got divorced.
And what they used to call empty nest, which nobody calls it that anymore,
Right.
but now it's
I call
like,
it
they're gone.
freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nonetheless, it's a huge change up. And I think for those of you that are still in your 50s, it's a wobbly time. It's a time of transition. But trust me, it does get better.
It does.
And
it was fun.
It was.
It was a fun time. I had a great time in my 50s.
And it was really a time to say yes to a lot of things. While you were saying no to things as well. So I think, take a look at, if you are in your 50s now, what are you saying yes to? Do you want to bring it forward? And what are you maybe thinking about saying no to?
Yeah, and letting go of it.
And letting go of it.
Yeah.
Because it will change. And in the following videos, conversations, we will be talking about the next series of decades and what you can look forward to then. And if you are currently in your 50s or it's in your rearview mirror like it is with us, feel free to leave a comment, send us an email. You can get more information about us at hourglassworkshops.com. And until next time, take care.
Bye-bye now.
Bye now.